You're most welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to make an A-line gown with hijab. Yes. So hang in there and we shall start. My goodness. So we shall see all we need. I need my chalk. Today I'm not going to make a pattern. So I'm going to draft directly on my fabric. So let's see what we need before we begin. Okay. So we need our ruler, we need our measuring tape, we need our scissors. We don't need the marker, we are going to directly draft on the fabric. So yeah, a moment please. So I'll take this away and we shall begin. I hope my network is stable enough. I'm checking something here a moment. Checking my network. If it's good, then we shall begin. Okay, so I'm done. We are going to begin. I hope my network is stable enough. I just hope. Tomato, what's that? What's the name? I don't understand this name. Demon Slayer, what's that? Huh? What's that even? Okay. So I'm going to begin. So I think I should begin with the hijab part, then we shall go on the A-line dress. So I'm going to begin with the hijab part. Yeah, I'm going to use this as my fabric. So you're most welcome, everyone. How are you? How is your morning or afternoon or night? I don't know, from wherever you're watching from. Yeah. So I'm going to measure 50 inches by 50 inches. Yeah. So in actual sense, I'm going to make a square of 50 by 50 inches. So I'm going to take 50 inches. It's smaller than that. What do we do? This is 42. It's not enough. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not enough. Let me try this side and see. So this cannot cover the 50. Let me see if I can. Okay. I've opened this one side. So we want to see how many centimeters this has. 52 is how many centimeters? I don't know. 50 is how many centimeters? 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. So I'll take 42. Yeah, I'll take 42 and that will be it. So I'm going to come here. I need a square. Yeah. So I'm going to take from here and mark 42 inches. If you can make it wider, then it's okay. But this cannot cover the 52 inches. So this is what, 38. 38, 38, by 38. Okay. So I'm making a square. I'm folding like this so that I can manage to cut it well and to make it equal on both sides. Hello Brits, how are you? So I'll take it from here and measure. You're supposed to measure 42 or more, but I cannot because my fabric cannot cover that, and I don't want to join using a sewing machine. So I will take, so now this is what I have after cutting off the excess. So you must make sure all your sides are equal. So after that, I'm going to fold in like this. So after folding, I'm going to cut off this excess. You can see this excess here. I will cut it off. I want to make it a complete square. I'm going to pin here and cut the excess. So I've just changed. And this is the excess we have. So I'll bring my scissors and cut off the excess. Okay. So this side must be equal to this side. Okay. The sides must be equal. So after that, you can see I'm going to come and get the center point of these two, of the two sides. So I'll fold in again. And get the center point. So I'll get the center. This is the center. I don't know if it's visible. I'll mark with a red marker. That is the center. So I'll open it up and I'm going to measure my, what is it called? Around my head circumference. I don't know if You can see. So I'll come with my tape here and take this measurement like this. I hope you're seeing me. Around this, my face. So whatever I have is 24. 24, I divide it by 2. I get 12. So I'll come here and measure 12 inches. Okay. 12 inches is here. So after that, I'm going to make a straight line from this point to down. Let me extend it a bit like this. So I'm making a straight line from this part to down. And when you reach here, okay, let me see. From here to here, you're going to make a straight line, but make sure it does not reach here. So you can leave here like 5 inches or 4 inches. You can come here and measure from the end 4 or 5 inches. So you can leave 5 or 4, whatever. So you're going to come on the center. Make sure this is aligned properly, or you can pin it as well. So you are going to connect from here to here. Make sure the line is in alignment with the center point. So I'm going to come and make a straight line like this. Let me use my marker. You're going to make a straight line here like this. I hope you can see it. And from there, you will take maybe 3 inches. Yeah, you can take 3 inches and make another line here. So you're going to take 3 inches here and also come here and take 3 inches. So you can take the 3 inches up to this edge. So you will come and make another line here. Okay, so you have 2 lines here. So let me illustrate with a paper so that you can see what I'm talking about, in case you did not understand it so well. So assuming this is our paper, this is our fabric. Assuming this is our fabric you're going to use, so you will take away, you will get 50 inches on this side and 50 inches on this side. Okay, so you will fold, of course this will be a square, so you will fold it. You fold it like this. And it will be like this. Because it's a square, it will be equal on both sides. After that, you're going to get the circumference of your, is it face? Yeah, you measure it, and after measuring your face circumference, you divide by 2. So I got 24 divided by 2, which is 12. So in the center line, this is the center. On this line, you're going to measure the 12 here, 12 inches, which is your first divided by 2. So it's 24 divided by 2, which is 12. So after measuring, you leave this apart. From this mark, you're going to come from down and come up by 5 inches. 5 inches. So after coming up by 5 inches, you're going to stitch here from this mark to this mark. And again, you'll measure here 3 inches and make another straight line. This straight line starts from also this 12 point mark to this one, can stop if at the edge. So you will stitch here and stitch here, and this is going to stop at the edge. So you stitch these lines. So these are the 2 lines. Yes. And after stitching those 2 lines, when you open like this, after stitching, this will not open as I'm opening it, but let's assume it's opened. This will be like this, and this will be where your face will be. So the veil will be like this. I hope you understand me. So let's do that. You see the outcome when I'm completely done. So I'm going to pin this line. This is where I'm going to sew. So you make sure it is stable, it's not moving. Okay. All right. So we are going to stitch here and stitch here. So I have to check if I have enough threads, and yeah. So let's finish this, then we can do the gown. Okay. So we are done with these lines. We are going to do the other part. So we are now doing this line. So you press this very well. And yeah, this is it. This is where you place your head. You can see. So this is where your head enters. And this is the back part. I hope you can see. This is the back part. And this is where I put your head. So you'll see the outcome when I've put it on, how it looks like. So it's a double layer hijab. You can see you have 2 layers here in the back. So yeah, that's it. That's how it looks like. So we are going to go and we are going to start to cut the dress. Okay. So this is the front and this is the back. So I'm going to fold. I'm folding. Let me first pin this side also. Let me pin down so that I can have everything in place. Okay, now we have our front and we have our back. So we are not using a pattern, we are just drafting direct on our fabric. Okay. Okay, so you're going to start taking our measurements. As I told you, I always leave some small sewing, some small allowance on the top. So I'll take it like 0.5 or 1 inch. Okay, so I'll roll it out. Oh my goodness. I'll roll it out. So that's it. Now we are going to start taking our measurements. So we are going to take from the shoulder to our bust. I hope you're seeing what I'm doing. So I'm going to take from my shoulder to my bust, shoulder to bust 10 inches. Use your measurements. Then that will be enough. I don't need to take any more measurements, waist and all that. No, I don't need that. So I'll also come this side and mark 10 inches. This is what is a watermark. You can wash it. I'll wash it off. So I'll just make that line. I told you for this you only need the bust measurement. Bust divide by 4. Okay, so we are going to get my neckline. Since I'm not putting zipper and I'm not putting anything else, I use a neckline of 4.5 on the front, 4.5 inches by 3 inches. And for the back, I'll use 2 inches. You can as well use 2.5. I'll use 2. Isn't it too small? Okay, let me use 2.5 by the same here. So I'll just bring in my color tool and so that's my back and this is my front. I hope you can see. So I've made the front and the back neckline together. So another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come here and measure my bust divide by 4. My bust divide by 4 is 9.5. If you want your dress to be a bit fitted, you can add 1.5 or 2 inches sewing allowance. It's not all sewing allowance, but for some is on the bust area, but you can also add up to 4 inches. So personally, I will measure. My bust is 9.5. 9.5 is here. You can add 1.5 inches, 2 inches, up to 4 inches, but I'll add 1.5 inches. So it will make up to 11 inches. So from here to here, it's 11 inches. Okay. So it's my bust measurement plus 1.5 inch. I'll use 1 inch, 0.5 for sewing and 1 inch for ease. I hope you got me. So I'm going to take this line to the hem. From here straight to the hem, not straight but in a L shape. And another thing, you can put pockets on this your dress if you want, but I will not. So I'm going to come straight. Okay, so this is it. So I'll bring my scissors. You can add pockets if you want. You can add them. Let me try to see if this fabric will be enough for the pocket. I want to take my pocket measurement like 1 inch below the waistline. So let me see. My waistline is 16. I'll come down. I'll take my pocket at 18 inches. So take my pocket at 18 inches, this side, 18 inches. So I can take my pocket from here. Okay, so you make your pocket as you want. I don't know if you're seeing. This is where I want to take my pocket from. So it's supposed to be like this. So you shape your pocket the way you want. Not just the way you want, but the way you should. Yeah, you make sure that your hands can enter freely in your pocket. So I'll take it from here a little bit down, and yeah, I'll make it like this. Remember, this fabric is not enough, so you can take your pocket like this. Yeah, so this will be my pocket. Okay, let me just put it on. Just So I'm going to cut from down. You don't need to add sewing allowance. So my pocket would have been bigger, but I don't have more space. Okay. I hope my network is okay because I see disconnected, connected. And my dear, if you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I come live or when I put up a new video. So please subscribe, like, comment, share. Yeah. Hey, I hope I cut well. Because if I didn't cut well, hey, problemo. So for this, I'm going to bring it like this. Oh my goodness. So since this dress has a hijab part up, I'll extend this sleeve. Yeah, I'll extend the sleeve because it really doesn't make sense veiling your head and the sleeve is short. Yeah, it's not making sense at all. So yeah, I'll make the arms longer, the sleeves longer. Okay. Oh God. So here we shall first cut the back armhole, the back neckline. Yeah. So we are going to remove the back parts, and then we shall cut the front neckline. Okay. Okay, so that's it. This is the front and this is the back. So you can see the necklines are different. And another thing we can do, I'm going to come here on this side on the end of the dress and come up by 1.5 or 2 inches. That depends on you and what you want. So here you're going to come up by 1.5 or 2 inches on this side here, like this. So I'll take 2 inches, yeah, and I'll get my curved rule and blend in like this. Okay, so I'll cut. All right, so that's it for the cutting of the dress. Another thing you have to do, but I'll not do that, is to cut the facing if you're going to use facing, or a bias strip if you're going to finish the neckline with a bias. Or you can sew a rolled hem around this, but with your hands, with your not hands. English. So you can sew a rolled hem. What you can do after joining, you can come and fold here a little bit, maybe like 0.5. You sew around the neck and again fold again, and you sew in the same line you sewed in the beginning. This where you sew again. So that's all we have for the cutting. Now we are going to sew. Okay, so I'll wrap this. Let me try with the paper and see. Yeah, it is. It's not difficult to remove it. You can see it gets off. So we are done. We are going to sew now. So since this does not have a front and the back, I'll just sew around. Okay, this has no front, it has no wrong side, it has no right side. So that gives me the liberty to sew anywhere I want. So I'll just pin it and sew around. So first we shall sew the shoulder line, then we shall come and sew this side like this and the other side as well. Okay, so if you're using fabric, make sure you sew on the right sides. Okay, but this has no wrong and right side, so yeah, I can sew from any side I want. Okay. So you have to use facing here or bias, whatever you want to use. Okay. Another thing you can do is here on your pockets, you can top stitch. To do this, you have to press very well. Use your iron and press so well. Unfortunately, I cannot do that because my fabric is not giving. Okay, so after pressing, you align so well and you come and sew here at very thin line, and even this side. So you sew around your pockets. Yeah. So you can do that before attaching the pockets on the dress. You can do that before joining the seams, but unfortunately I did not do that, so I have to use this method. Okay, but before you join the seams together, you can do that and then continue. So I'll just do that and I'll be done. And another thing, I won't do that. Let me leave it. I won't do it. Okay. So another thing I wanted to do is to make these sleeves longer. Okay. But make sure I do this. What's more, if you're using real fabric, you do what I've told you here and what I've told you here. You can do it before sewing, joining the seams, or after, but I think before is easier and it will look more beautiful. So here I want to make my sleeves longer. So my full sleeve is 23 inches. So I want to measure what I have and see what I can add on. So I'm going to measure. So 23 inches plus what? Plus 7.5 is what? 23 plus 7.5. 7.5 plus 23 is 30, right? That's too long. I'll make like 20, 28, 29. So I'll take it from the middle here. I have to measure 30 inches. So from the center I measure 30 inches. So it means I have to, this is 19.5. I'll remove the 0.5, it's 19. I have to add 11 inches on the sleeve. Okay, so I'll put this aside. This is 20.5. So I'll divide it by 2. Okay, I'll use this. This will be enough. It's less than what I need, but I'll use that. And in case you haven't subscribed, my dear, please Please do subscribe. Yes, please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Yeah, so I'll divide this by 2. So just come and cut like this. Okay, so I'm going to use this as my sleeves. I'm thinking of pleating the sleeves as I'm attaching them. So I'm going to sew them here first and here, then attach while pleating. Okay. Or you might as well you might gather this around and just attach, whatever works for you. So whatever works for you, do that. If you want to just gather. If you want to pleat. Yeah. Okay. So you make sure you arrange this line to this line. I think I should do it like this. Yeah. And put this inside of this and join here. Won't gathering be better? I don't know. Let me just gather. Yeah, let me gather, because I think it will be better and quicker. Is it quicker or more quick? That one. It will be more quick or quick, I don't know. Whatever English is right, that one. Okay. So I'm going to pull the bobbin thread. You can test on the both threads and see which moves. The one that moves is the bobbin thread. Okay. So if you cannot know that this is the bobbin thread, just pull one thread by one. You'll see the thread that moves. is the bobbin thread. Okay. So you just do like this and make sure this line is facing here. Okay. And also make sure it is the same width. Okay, so I think this will work. So I just come and pin this here like this. And another thing, you can, if you're sure that it will fit very well, it is the right measurement, you can tie these so that they don't get bigger anymore. So you can just come and tie them. You can later cut them off, but in the beginning you can just tie them like that. So we are going to sew around. With this machine you can remove this and just put this inside like this. It is easier to move it around. You can just put it inside like this, yeah, and so while rotating it will be easier for you like that. I hope the thread will be enough because I think it's almost finished. Okay, so when you're sewing, it's just a matter of rotating around. Yeah. Oh my god. Sorry. The thread got finished before I finished myself. So I have to thread again. A moment. Then we can begin and continue from there. So my dear, if you have not yet subscribed, my dear, please give me that subscribe. Hit the notification bell, subscribe to my channel. Okay. When I put up a new video, you'll be notified. my God. Tell about what I've done with you this year. So we shall continue from where we stopped. To what I do with you this year. To a little Really with somebody. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. So you can as well put an elastic around this to give it a bubble effect if that's what you want, or you can leave it like this. That's up to you. Okay, so we are going to do the same this side. So I'm just going to sew one straight stitch around and gather it, then sew it, then that shall be it. Okay. Okay, so we are just going to do the same process, and that will be it. So we are going to use the same seam here, and join it here. Where am I putting? So I'm going to do the same thing and sew around like I did in the first place.
I need socks.
Cool. Okay. Oh, this is so tight. How come? How come? Let me try. Okay, it will fit. But I think it's I made it. Oh my goodness. Somewhere there was a wrinkle in it, which is okay. I'll not change it. I'll leave it as it is. So this is it. Like we are done. So I told you, if you want, you can add an elastic here or leave it as it is. So our dress is done. Thank you for watching. Yes, so today we've done 2 pieces, the dress and this piece. So I'll upload how it looked like. Yeah. So thank you for watching, everyone. Yeah, thank you for keeping up with me. I love you so much. And have a good day. Yeah. Or a good day or a good night, I don't know.